Hey everybody, welcome to the Guitar Girl Magazine's Gift Edition, Holiday Edition. I'm Vanessa the Flamingo Izabella here with...
I'm Amy the Viking Epperley.
And we're here today to kind of show you guys some gift ideas, some bigger gifts to some stocking stuffers. For our fellow musicians and for all the musicians in our life.
You need some gift ideas to give any of your friends who are musicians. If you're friends and family, you don't know what to get that musician in your life, this is where we come in. We're going to give you some ideas that are easy and simple to get other than just a gift card, which I love gift cards, but you know, there's some...
It's a little more personal.
Yeah, a little more personal,
a little more
some stuff you guys could get for them.
Yeah, so
awesome.
We're looking forward to the holidays. Amy, what are you up to this holiday season?
Well, you know, this year obviously has been a little bit different. We're definitely doing things very different this year, and I am actually not going to go see family. They are a bit of a ways away anyways, and we do have some older people in our family, so I'm going this year I think we're going to do a friends gift giving, friendsgiving. We're going to do a elephant exchange, gift exchange, and of course I'm going to cook at home, and we are going to do a big bonfire. I always do a big Yule log bonfire, so we do that every year as a tradition, as well as my Swedish glögg. If you've never had it, go check it out. It's amazing. So all my friends who've been here before, you guys know what that is. So I have gifts of those for you guys as well. What do you got going on? What are you doing?
Well, the same thing, you know, being the times that we're in, going to have kind of a quiet thing at home. I'm bringing my Latina heritage into this, and we do Noche Buena, which is the night before Christmas. I usually cook some ham, some black beans and rice, some plantanos, some, you know, Hispanic cuisine, and we party it up until like midnight or so, and then we just kind of relax on Christmas Day. So I'm looking forward to having a small, you know, handful of, you know, socially distanced people coming over, and I think it's going to be a blast.
It's crazy, but I think it's good.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it, guys. We got a lot to bring to you guys. All right, all you guys out there, we have a couple things on this side of the stage I'm going to talk about. It's very exciting. I'm going to start actually with the Martin here. Love the Martin, of course. This is the OX1E, and it is very versatile. You can take this, you can strum out anywhere, noodle on it. It's lightweight, mahogany. Very beautiful guitar. Definitely good for just about anybody, any player, especially entry-level players. If you've got somebody who's just picking up the guitar, this is a really good deal. Coming in at, of course, $499, so we're right underneath that $500 mark. So it's not going to break the bank. So definitely something to consider. It just sounds amazing, and it's a great guitar, especially if you're stuck at home and you just want to noodle and play. This is the guitar for you, of course. We are going to also move on to another one that I recently did, which is the Spark amp. This is a Spark 40, of course, by Positive Grid. We've been waiting for this one for a long time, so I'm excited to get this into this episode, our first ever gear gift guide episode, holiday edition. So this little guy I just love. You can pick it up. You can literally carry it anywhere. It is a Bluetooth speaker. It is a practice amp. It is an interface, fully functional interface. You have all of your controls up here, knocking everything down, and it can be used as a practice amp. It can be used as a full, it's pretty loud, so you could almost get away with doing it with acoustic gigs and whatnot. So look for more on this one. We're about to put out the review for this. I'm very excited. Spark amp. This one's going to only come in, I think right now it's $299. They're having a Black Friday sale. It's only $249. $249, yep, $249. So $50 off for everything that this thing does. Definitely worth the price. You get tons of patches, interfaces, presets, tones, pedals, all in this box. So definitely check it out. This one, of course, at $249 doesn't break the bank either, and it's for all levels. You can be a beginner all the way up to you're a pro and you need a practice amp on the road. It's good for that. Let's say that you want to use a Bluetooth speaker and have a beautiful decoration in your house. This also works as a Bluetooth speaker. There's so many applications for this, so check out our review on this. Definitely recommend the Spark 40 from Positive Grid. And finally, we have our Fender. I'm going to pull this little guy out because he is just adorable. If I was a little girl and I got this under the tree, I would be so happy. So it's a Fender ukulele. Now this is the Fender Fullerton, California, right? Fullerton, California Jazzmaster ukulele. little ukulele for you guys. Yeah, it comes in right at $199, so right under 200 bucks. Very cute in that. Fully tunable pegs, so as opposed to a lot of those kind of cheaper ends. It has an entire electrical controls. It has a tuner in it. And it has basic volume and tone knobs, so you can plug this guy in if you want. It has your plug at the bottom. So at $199, you can, again, it's a good noodler if you want to sit at home on the couch and noodle. It's also a great one if you want to take this out and gig. So for anybody who just starting out, maybe not so sure about diving into the pool full time, maybe wants to try a ukulele, this is a good starter. So that rounds out my bits, and I think Vanessa, you've got a little bit for you. Let's talk about what you got.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my side of the stage, and we've got some really cool things on this side. First off, I want to start off with this really cool amp from Boss. It's the Boss Acoustic Singer LT amp, and it's basically like a sound system, a PA, and an amp in one. It's great for the singer-songwriter. You can just carry it and go to your gig, and you can plug in your microphone and plug in your guitar, so you have like your own little sound system in a really light, portable package. It's really cool. The price on this is $3.99 right now, and so it's a great bargain, so you don't have to buy a separate PA, you don't have to have a separate amp. You can use this all in one thing for all your cool little acoustic gigs. It's pretty loud. It'll cover small clubs, small venues. And this is what you can use to get started. And it's got some line out, so if you want to record to your computer, it's got that for you, so you can use it in your bedroom to kind of record your next demo, record your next few songs, and put stuff on the social media, which is the hot thing to do these days during the COVID times. Next up, we have D'Addario has this awesome transit pack. So basically, inside this, it has pockets and sections where you could put guitar pedals, you could put in a microphone, laptop, you could put a small mixing board in here. So basically you could team up this with your Boss amp and go to your shows. It's got some side pockets here if you want to put in a tripod. You could probably use it as well if you want to do camera recordings or stuff like that. There's plenty of pockets and space for pedals, cables, microphones, and things of that nature. It's really great. D'Addario right now, this is at $199.99. It's a great value. I bet you could travel like on an airplane when we can do that again. If you have gigs like abroad or around the country, I think it'd be really great to stuff some stuff in there and just, everything's secure, very organized, and it's really super portable. Now, last but not least for these bigger items is this beautiful Fender. We have the American Pro 2 Jazzmaster. Anything from Fender. I mean, the Pro 2 series is just incredible. This guitar sounds incredible. It feels incredible. And, Fender makes it so you know it's quality. This guy is retailing at one of the little more expensive items at $1,600. So, for those guitar players that you really want to wow for the holiday time this year, this is the item to get them. A great guitar from Fender, and we're going to stick around. We have some other items coming up for you guys.
Okay, guys, and we also have more stuff for you. I'm going to go through what this is right here, the Voco Pro. This is for if you guys want to get started as podcasters, you want to get into the streaming content. This is for content creators. And what I like about it is it's all in one package, which means you're not buying all the different parts to put together your content creator studio, essentially. It's pretty much all here. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. It's got a USB audio interface. That's where you're going to plug everything into, goes right into your computer. It's already got all your controls on here, super easy to use. Nothing crazy, just straight in, easy to use. So we've got that. Also, it has a studio condenser mic already included in that, so you don't have to go out and buy a whole nother expensive mic. This is already here, it gets the job done. It's all in one package, which is amazing. Also, it includes the boom arm, which is what holds that microphone up, makes you look like a professional on front of the screen, which buying those things separately, I'm going to tell you, are very expensive. So I love how this is all one package. You just set it up, boom, you're ready to go, you're ready to create. And this is all within a very easy price of only $100. $100. You can start streaming and content creating, create your own podcast. It's the new year. We're getting ready to get into New Year's resolutions. So do what I did and say, hey, I'm going to do something I've never done before and create a podcast. So you can do that with this, only $100. You're ready to walk out the door. And it's super easy. That's not a lot for everything you get in that package. The other thing that I also love is headphones. Everybody's into headphones right now, right? Headphones are really big. So Orange Amplifiers, which I already love their products, already love working with those guys here. They're just amazing. They came out with basically these Bluetooth wireless headphones, and I've been actually messing around with these for most of the year, and it's been a lot of fun. These are the Crest edition, a little bit more. It's got the full crest on it. They're completely foldable too, so literally you could get this, take out the box is cool, but you could take them out of the box, fold them all up, and put it into a stocking stuffer, and somebody would be very surprised at this because it's a wonderful gift. It's completely Bluetooth and wireless, and that's great. One of the things that always bothered me was the arm coming down for talking on some of the headphones that you could get out there. This doesn't have, it's a built-in microphone. It's already in there, all the way up into it. Easy to use controls. 27-hour battery life on this as well. They sound great. They've got drivers that make it sound good. You can hear the bass. Great for video conferencing, great for, again, kind of this whole creator package that you can kind of put together. So you can use this in the studio, you can use this in the recording studio, you can use this in your home studio, you can use this in your podcast studio. There's so many applications. So these guys right here are only coming in at $125. So both of these very affordable and great gift ideas. Everybody loves headphones. Everybody's creating right now, so definitely recommend these two.
Moving on, we have the Chord Buddy. Now, I think the Chord Buddy is really cool because it's a device that assists you in fretting chords. It can attach to any acoustic or electric guitar, and as you get better, your hands get stronger at playing chords, you can remove each individual tab until you're fretting the chord yourself. It's also great, for beginners or somebody who's had some type of hand injury or somebody who has arthritis that has trouble playing guitar. And it comes along with a color-coded chord book so you can start playing songs right away. Comes in at $50. I think it's a great bargain, and it's a great way to get started playing guitar right away. Next up, we have the guitar grip. As you can see, it's a guitar grip. It attaches to your wall, and it's kind of a feminine hand, this edition of it is, and it comes in this very limited edition of Lake Placid Blue. It has kind of a rubber protector so you can, your guitar is pretty safe with your headstock on it, so it's not going to scuff it up or scratch it. And like I said, this is a limited edition Lake Placid Blue, and on their website they can start anywhere from $95 and up, depending on what color you like. But I think it makes like a really interesting piece to hang your guitars on. It can, get a few of these and it'll look like really cool on your wall. So I think this is a really kind of interesting, unique gift idea. And last but not least on this side is the Acoustic Chef Cookbook by Muriel Anderson. And what she's done has kind of paired music with different recipes from all over the world. And so she has a CD that accompanies these recipes, so you can kind of get into the vibe of cooking specific meals and certain meals from different parts of the world and listen to music kind of influenced by that part of the world. So you can listen to this music while you're cooking the food, you can listen to this music while you're eating the food, and I think it's going to make for a really fine dining experience. And her book sells for $35.
All right, welcome back to our stocking stuffer edition.
Yes.
With the Viking and the Flamingo.
That's right.
We're going to go through our giant bags of socks, of stuff.
I think that the stocking stuff is kind of one of my favorites because you just never know what's going to be in there. And, for musicians, there's
also a lot of little things in there. So
that's fun. You got you got a ton of gifts, small gifts.
You got a ton of little gifts.
Yeah.
So let's go through it. Let's see what's in our
Let's
stocking stuffers. Give you guys some ideas for things that you can do, again, for the musicians in your life. Or just to show them that you care and that you love what they're doing and support them.
Yeah.
These are things that you can do everything from using on stage to just wearing every day and using every day. So I think we got a wide assortment. So
yeah, we do.
Yeah, what you got?
Let's see what I got in here. First up, got some Capos. hey, every acoustic guitar player needs some capos. This one here is the D'Addario Pro Plus, and this is the Shub. So it just depends on, you know, they have different looks, different materials, so it just depends on what you think they would like. But hey, can never go wrong with a capo.
Not too expensive,
Nope.
and you always misplace your capos.
Yes,
so
or
I
you
know
lose them.
that.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
capos are always a great thing.
Can always
to
use
give.
some capos.
And let's see what I've got. I think I've got something very heavy in here.
Oh, yeah? Yeah?
So I think it's very heavy, and it is, okay, we got also another capo.
Wow.
Speaking of capos,
Yeah.
okay. This one is by Thalia. This one is really ornate. So it's got some mother of pearl in here.
That's
you can
beautiful.
See it. So this is a kind of more of a statement almost.
Kind of
It's
a higher
piece of
end,
jewelry.
yeah.
I also love sort of how it actually fits on in capos. This is very cool. Made from this is a very thick rubber. This is great. So heavy duty. This is not gonna break.
No, that looks pretty sturdy.
And it's
Yeah,
very
it's beautiful.
pretty, and it's just. I mean, this would be for the woman in your life who's a rocker or you know, anything in music. She would love this. Even dudes, actually. I think this is just beautiful.
Yeah,
so
anybody.
So options. Lots of options for capos.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got in here. Ooh, a bag of picks. Every guitar
pick
player
bag.
needs a pick bag. This is Assorted Picks by Ernie Ball.
Okay.
And everybody knows that, you know, picks go to a different dimension. You know, like they're like socks. You kind of lose them. They go somewhere.
Oh, I lose
so,
them all the
hey,
time.
this had to be at least 50, maybe 100 picks in here. And I think it's got a resealable label. So I think it's pretty cool. A little Ziploc. And hey, I think that's such a great gift, you know, because guitar players always need picks. So there we go. You know what I'm saying? Always need them.
Very cool.
So,
and
yeah,
that's an
picks.
assortment too.
Yep.
So even if you don't know what they might use pick wise, you do have the option of giving them a pack that's assorted sizes and shapes.
Yeah.
And you know, that is something again that can be very useful.
Very
and
useful.
You lose all the time.
Yep.
And speaking of that, I think I've got something you use all the time.
Ooh,
a tuner.
tuner.
Oh, okay. We got the Snark tuner here. These you can never be without and not have enough of them.
Oh, wow.
These things are amazing. Don't cost very much. Easy to find. They're everywhere. Fits on anything acoustic, electric, bass, guitar, even orchestra instruments.
Yeah, like viola, violin, cello.
So
I've seen them use it.
Yeah,
it's great.
and on the fly, can be used in the studio, on the stage again. And Snark does a good job at getting really well-made tuners. So everybody knows it. It's a good name. Again, you can't go wrong with the Snark tuners. So definitely that was cool.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see what else we got in here. Ooh, we have a beautiful guitar strap by Luna Guitars. This is has some henna artwork on it, and it's a very beautiful material.
Cloth,
Yeah, very cloth, and it's got some nice leather attachments here where it attaches to your guitar. Very beautiful, very ornate. You know, it's you know, just
useful.
Very useful. It's like, you know, every guitar player needs numerous straps.
I was going to say, I have given almost all my guitar friends guitar straps.
And
for,
straps
for
make
Christmas
a statement
and birthdays.
too.
Yeah. And I see them play out with these all the time, and it makes me happy to see that they're playing out with them. But they truly love it. It's something from you, again, that you can ordinate. You can get these decorated and designed however you want. There's so many out there.
Yeah.
So I think actually, speaking of that, I'm going to pull out our beautiful blue one.
Oh yeah.
So this is, if you want to go even crazier, this one is a very beautiful. It's glitter.
I love that.
I mean, solid glitter.
really.
It's really pretty. This is like a blue, electric blue. And it's made by Get 'em straps. Yeah. So
I definitely want to get them.
Really thick buckle
like
here.
it.
So it's a statement.
It's
in
beautiful.
Some ways. Yeah, it's really cool. But thick and heavy and well built. This has got a nylon on the inside.
Yeah.
Yep. So and then so again, like walking on stage for the beginner player, somebody that really wants to make a statement. There you go.
Yeah.
And for girls too, you know, little girls starting out on guitar.
I would use
something
it too.
sparkly.
I think beginner, pro, whatever you got in your life, they make
cool.
great straps.
There you go. Yeah. So
All right, let's see what I got. Ooh. Every guitar player can use some strings.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of sets
I
here.
have some too, actually. Yep.
These are Elixir Strings for electric and acoustic. And strings are always a great gift for any guitar player in your life because, you know, we go through them so quickly. And Elixir is one of the best brands in the business, and we work with Elixir a lot, and we love their strings. They've got a lot of really high-tech stuff going on with their coatings and the type of strings and stuff that they use. So Elixir strings, acoustic and electric.
And they fit,
awesome.
Again, right into
right into the stocking.
That. So
perfect
you
gift.
could get a couple. Speaking of strings, too, we also have Martin, of course, Martin Strings. We work with them. We love their products. Great guitars. They make strings. These are the light 12s, of course. So this is pretty common gauge. Common gauge. And these are for acoustic. So both of these are going to be for your acoustic guitar. And you know, again, like you can't go wrong. There's so many out there. These are brands that you know and love. So grab them, and you know, even if they can't use them, there's always gift receipts, and they can switch out the gauge or whatever needs to happen. So, but they're useful. You always need strings. And I think I have one more set back here. My big stocking is in the back here. My big stocking. So speaking of strings too, for the bass players out there, of course, Ernie Ball makes some of the best bass strings. I love Ernie Ball. I use them personally on my basses. These are just the regular slinkies. This is something pretty much any style of music you play, you can use the Ernie Ball regular slinkies. They make a couple different other types and whatever, but this is probably just your main staple string. Same with sort of these, your acoustic main staple strings. We have electric, acoustic. And I go through these, and honestly, I would be so happy if this was my only gift that I got from somebody.
Strings are great gifts, so, you know, really
not too much. You know, like I said, the color is beautiful, very festive. So it matches.
I like that. I like that.
Very
it goes
festival.
right in your stocking.
Yes.
Let's see what I've got here. I have a Ghs Fingerboard Care Kit. Everybody knows it's pretty important to condition your fingerboard because they're made of, you know, maple, rosewood,
they dry
and it's
out.
really they do dry out, so it's really nice. It kind of comes with a type of light oil that can go across your strings and fingerboard, and a rag in there that you can kind of wipe it off to keep your fingerboard in good condition because it's important. A lot of people don't do it. Myself, I forget sometimes.
Guilty as charged.
But yeah, it's a great little stocking stuffer for sure.
And
awesome.
Very cool.
Let's see what else I have. I have some string jewelry. I'm wearing a necklace. I mean, there's various artists and designers out there that make bracelets and necklaces from guitar strings, and they really decorate them with different kinds of other beads and beautiful ornate kind of silver beads. So hey, I mean, it's a Google search away because there's so many different makers.
Right.
I mean, this one has like a little silver guitar. I mean,
that's really
super
cool idea
beautiful
because you know those strings usually
and this
just
necklace,
go in the trash.
you know, so you can make
so
some
jewelry,
cool stuff.
jewelry again is something that you can use outside. You
Outside
don't have outside of the gigs, outside of whatever, and anybody would like it. Guys or girls. So jewelry is always cool, and I think I'm wearing one now. I've got a couple different. Let me see if it's in here. Here we go. All right, so yeah, we have the pick bands, of course, with the Z on the end. So I'm wearing the necklace, and this is where you would put your picks in here. And you can see how it just pops right in. And this is really useful so that you are on stage playing and you drop your pick and you can't find you need it really quick. You know, I have lost many picks, or if it's a memento, you know, some people they collect picks. So picks
I do,
So you can put a collector pick in here and wear it around, sentimental pick if you want. They also make this really cool, it's a bracelet. And I like it too because it's like if you sweat, you know, it's made of this rubbery material, so even if you sweat, it's not a big deal. And you've got your pick again in here that you just store. So this is a pretty cool little gift idea. And they've got all sorts of styles and stuff. So rock, collect, and trade.
And they fit all sizes of picks, like the skinny
and I was
and
able
the thicker.
I was able to get the big thick one in there too. So
excellent. Let's see what else I got in here. Last but least in my stocking is a very cool magnetic bottle opener from Fender. These are just so cute. Martin makes one as well, so different manufacturers make different ones, but the attention to detail is so cool. They're functional. They make a really cool little stocking stuffer gift.
Thick. They're heavy.
So very great quality. And I'm in love with this Jazzmaster one. I really am.
I've got a little
this is
acoustic
so
Martin.
cool.
So functional again. It's a statement. It goes on your refrigerator, a talking point, an ornament, a beer opener. You know me. This is this is really cool.
They're very cool.
So I like that as well. That's really awesome. And I did have to go back. We did have on the pack here. This is actually a Husky pack.
Yep.
Yeah, Husky Pack make the pack. So the pack is made by Husky. This is a guitar kit. So if you need to for cleaning and setting up your guitar,
You can just kind of make one for your guitar playing.
So
friend.
this one has a couple different items in it.
Different
We have, of course,
manufacturers,
the Gibson polish. We've got a rag, we got a brush, we have a string gauge, of course, that you can use, and then we have clippers, we have a string winder. So this is a really good idea for the tinkerer, somebody that likes to set up their own guitars. It fits on a belt, so you just put this around your belt and close it, and it's right there on the side. So this is a really cool idea. Again, giving you guys some ideas outside the box.
Sure.
Other than just a gift card.
Right.
All right, yeah.
Let's see. I've got these little tiny guitar ornaments too. I know that there's going to be a link in the description to the sales site for these. But these are just so cute. The attention to detail. There's another one kind of hiding out over here.
I mean, they have like the strings and everything.
Yeah, I mean,
this
the
is-
strings
this
are
is
like
a
real.
whammy bar on this
Yeah.
one.
And so these are super cute for gift ideas and you know,
Mementos.
and you can
so, yeah.
personalize them. You know, little
Personalize
you know, paint on them, and you know, for your child or for the guitar player in your
Yeah,
life. I
yeah.
mean, these are super
Put a year
cool.
on this,
Yeah.
so each year you can kind of add to your collection.
Yeah, they're really
that'd be
cute.
pretty cool every
Mhm.
year putting that up. Those
Yeah,
are
they're
very
great
cool.
quality and
These are
really
really cool.
attention to detail.
I mean,
on
like
these
has
too.
the cutaway. I mean,
That's
it's
like the
very
buddy
cute.
guy,
yeah,
like
that one's
the
adorable.
polka dot strap,
Adorable.
like that is super cute.
Adorable, adorable. And of course, speaking, I think I've got one more last thing back here before we get into the very end of this, but this is the ukulele. Now, we had that earlier on, and the good thing about this is this can fit ukuleles that don't have the pegs for the straps on the ends. So this securely secures it. And again, if you have, somebody that's a ukulele player, this is great because a lot of them take their ukuleles everywhere. You can take it to a jam, you can play it around the house. So having a secure, well-made, comfortable strap is important. So this one was made, of course, by Diodario. Again, they just make great products for like gear and straps and bags and all this stuff. So very cool. So check it out. And this is well made. So again, some different ideas outside the box for the ukulele player. That's really cool. These are made by Dunlop, of course. I love Dunlop. I've been using Dunlop
Those
for
are fatty
a long
picks,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, these are the fatty ones. And the great thing is you can find these all over, so that's great. You can also order them online, very easy. And this comes in under $3. So for a little pack of $3,
Yeah, picks.
probably the most useful thing that I could get in my stocking.
Picks are the way to go.
The picks.
Picks are
so
the way to
Dunlop
go.
makes some really cool,
Dunlop.
different colors, different shapes, and yeah, some really cool stuff. So
Yeah.
there you go. All right, we got
All
some
right.
books.
Couple books here. Another great idea is get the musician in your life some type of autobiography or biography
Yeah,
books. There's, we've got everything here from, let's see, Dolly Parton, Valentine. We've got Janis Joplin, Annie DeFranco, and in here also is a songwriter's journal
Right.
where it has some like manuscript paper and an area there. I don't know if you guys can see it for lyrics.
That's
So,
cool.
a great book is great to travel with, like if you're on the road.
on the road.
And just to learn about, these
Sitting by the
musicians.
fire,
Sitting by the fire.
Relaxing,
Yeah.
don't got anywhere to go. So there's some really cool stories.
Yeah.
So that's another idea,
Yeah.
especially if
Great
you
book
know
ideas.
that they love certain artists, or they
Artist.
love certain bands. So go find that artist and band and see what books are out about that and
Yeah.
about their stories and the history and how they came to music. There's some really cool stuff
Yeah,
with that.
very cool stuff.
And of course, speaking of all that, music and artists and how they came to history and how we came to know them, here at Guitar Girl Magazine, of course, every year we're going to put out a calendar.
Yeah.
And so this year I have the calendar. We've already got it in hand.
2021, baby.
2021 calendar right here for you guys. So I'm very excited. This calendar is full of all sorts of really nice, well done photos. So I really enjoy that. You've got some
Different
of the
featured guitar
different
player
featured
every
guitar
month.
players
Yeah.
every month. It has a quote at the bottom, which I love, which is an inspirational quote to keep you going through that month. And just it's well made. It's decent size
Yes.
wall hanging calendar for 2021.
You can never have enough calendars either.
You
Like
can
I
never
have one like
enough
in every room.
calendars. Again, this is something that you can order online. It gets shipped to you.
Right.
Go to guitargirlmag.com.
Right.
Make sure that you guys subscribe when you do that, which gets you into the magazine
Right.
half of things, which
Right.
we're going to go into. But you can order these there. And again, this is a great stocking stuffer,
Right.
as well as inspirational.
And it lasts for the whole year.
Yeah, and it lasts
You
for
get
the whole year.
so that's a great
can't
gift.
go wrong. So grab yours today. These just came out.
Just came out. And, be sure to add Guitar Girl on Facebook.
Yep.
Like the page would be
subscribe.
great. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
And also go to guitargirlmag.com and subscribe to the print editions. We have print editions that come out every quarter.
If you want that in hand, you want that,
Right.
turn
That-
the pages. And
And I mean,
feeling-
I'm that kind of person. I
Yeah.
love to turn the page. I love to have this item in my hand. Like,
Yeah.
it's great to, look at things digitally on your iPad, but there's just something about flipping pages and having a hard copy in
And
your
these
hand.
these are gorgeous enough that they could go on your living room table.
Oh, yeah.
They're high stock quality,
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous photos, and there's so much information in these.
I mean, there's interviews, there's tone talks, and there's reviews that Amy and I do. I think
Actually,
some
yeah,
of our
some
reviews are in
they're
here.
in these, yeah.
So I think
So you
that-
get a little piece of us
Yes.
in your home.
and I mean, everything is. There's a lot of great articles and interviews.
Tone
It's
talks,
so great.
interviews,
Yeah.
tips, songwriting tips,
yeah.
practicing tips, so much stuff. So it's chock full of stuff that's useful. It's not full of just a bunch of advertisements.
And it's a
so-
great gift to get the guitar
out.
player in your life. Get them a subscription to the print magazine.
I know, I love that. I
Yeah.
do that for my dad. I
Yeah.
give him, mechanics and tinkering magazines and Scientific American. He gobbles it up.
Yeah.
And we call each other and talk over the phone about the newest articles. So, so there's options. There are definitely things. Lots of ideas here for you guys at home for the musician. Like I said, if you're a musician yourself and you want to gift yourself something, there you go.
There's a lot of
some
options for
unique
yourself, too.
items out here. Some unique jewelry. And
Or send
stuff.
this video.
Um,
If somebody doesn't know what you get
yeah.
send them this video and
you
say,
go.
hey, there's some great ideas in this video. So you're not
Exactly.
seeming to,
Exactly. So lots of ideas here. I hope you guys enjoyed our little gift giving, our little gift guide,
Right.
and stocking stuffer episode. I hope you guys have a great holiday season.
Yep, whatever
of
it is that
course.
you celebrate.
Yep.
And the Vanessa,
Cats and
the
dogs.
Flamingo,
Cats and dogs and-
Isabella here. And
Yeah. And I am, of course, Amy the Viking Epperley. Thank you guys again for joining us. We are here with Guitar Girl Magazine, and we wish you guys a very happy, merry, joyous,
Festivus
festivus holiday.
season.
Thank you.
All right.
Rock on.
Bye.